The autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao is made up of 4 provinces and 1 city in the southernmost part of the Philippine archipelago. It was created in 1989 by virtue of Republic Act 6734, which served as the culmination of years of armed conflict between the Moro National Liberation Front and the Philippine government. Unfortunately, 4 decades of self-rule did not emancipate Muslim Mindanao from its historical baggage. Violence, corruption, weak governance and institutions brought about more conflict, poverty, and deprivation. Poverty incidence now exceeds 40% in almost all ARMM provinces. Despite all these, Muslim Mindanao remains to have the highest potentials for investments than most places in the country. In order for Muslim Mindanao to get out of its poverty trap, it is imperative that it attracts greater local and foreign investments at the soonest possible time. The reformist government of President Benigno Aquino III pursued the peace process and placed the end of violence and the pursuit of development in Muslim Mindanao at the top of its social compact. It appointed a political activist who is a known honest, visionary, and competent leader in the person of Mujib Hataman as regional governor. True to his reputation, Hataman made headway in stopping corruption in the ARMM government. EFAP nominated him as Eisenhower Fellow in 2012. On October 15, 2012, the entire nation rejoiced and welcomed the signing of the Peace Framework Agreement between the Philippine government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. This momentous event brought renewed hope that finally peace will be attained and the sounds of war be silenced. In 2011, the EFAP celebrated Eisenhower Day with its first public forum entitled From Ignorance to Understanding, a Peace Forum. The forum also served as a platform for its returning Eisenhower Fellow, Ariel Hernandez, a Mindanao peace advocate, to present learning and insights from his fellowship. Because of the forum's success and the clamor for more informative sessions on Muslim Mindanao from the business community, EFAP organized Opportunities Amidst Conflict in January 2012. The event highlighted the tremendous business opportunities obliterated by the stigma of conflict, violence, corruption, and poverty in this region. EFAP decided that it would focus its efforts on contributing to the development of Muslim Mindanao. Because of this confluence of events, EFAP decided to apply for the Consequential Outcomes grant program of the Eisenhower Fellowships. The project aimed to muster the collective competencies and connections of its members in helping the government achieve lasting peace in Muslim Mindanao through the promotion of business investments and governance reform. EFAP partnered with Brain Trust Incorporated, a think tank consultancy firm that has extensive studies and development planning experience in Mindanao. EF approved the Connections project of EFAP in October 2012 as the first showcase project of its Consequential Outcomes program. In February 2013, EF chose Mujib Hataman as one of the Philippine Eisenhower Fellows who would participate in the Southeast Asian Single Region Program of 2013. The Connections project was launched on December 13, 2012 in Makati City through a forum that was attended by top business leaders, government officials, media, representatives of the diplomatic community, and international development institutions. Forum participants were requested to indicate their desire to invest in Muslim Mindanao. BTI is currently interviewing these potential investors to determine their specific venture interests and requirements. These projects can quickly improve the employment condition and contribute to decreasing poverty, which in turn is expected to spur other economic activities in the area. Meanwhile, EFAP and BTI are helping RBOI in preparing investment-ready projects between local counterparts and potential business partners from among the projects previously identified. Potential investors from outside the area are also being explored. The next stage of the project will be a one-day investment encounter in Muslim Mindanao that would bring together potential investors and their local counterparts. It is hoped that this encounter will lead to firm investment commitments. From there on, the new business links generated will subsequently be pursued, facilitated, and monitored by RBOI, EFAP, and BTI, working in close coordination until actual investments are made. Through the collaboration of its members with other sectors, the Connections Project would enable EFAP to make a meaningful contribution to business development, employment generation, and overall improvement in the quality of life of Filipinos in Muslim Mindanao. It is expected to be a testament to the ability of Eisenhower Fellows to become socially relevant beyond their fellowship program.